Morning. It's Friday. Whoop whoop. Still feeling pretty rubbish. I am working from home today. As you can see, I'm in my house. There is a girly. There is a Darwin. And there is a laptop. So yeah, I'm home. Frantically trying to log into the emails because they don't want to play today. So yeah, I have slept okay. I never sleep perfectly when John isn't here, and then it was Darwin was being fussy, like in the like he has this thing where he like goes to the door and looks for John, and it's really kind of heartbreaking. But finally got him settled and all of that, and then about 10 to 5 this morning Gilly woke up and he was like, come on, it's time to get up and play, and it was like, no. But yes, but I'm okay. I feel better than yesterday, but I don't feel well. So that's my life. I'm still not hungry, which is kind of a win, I suppose. So yeah, this is kind of my workstation for the day. At the dining table, on the little laptop because the Mac's still broken. This is my personal phone, this is my work phone, this is my drink. I quite like doing this. It's just water with ice and then there's mint in there. I've bought myself a kind of a water infuser on Amazon, but it's not come yet. But this is kind of nice, it's just gives it a little bit of a nice flavour to start the day. Okay, I best crack on with some work. I'll catch up with you later.
Good morning. So I've had breakfast, and me and Lawrence are off out now. We have got a meeting in Leeds later on this morning at lunchtime. But first we're gonna go to St Helens Rugby Club and Langtree Park. They've got a new stadium. I really like St Helens. Lawrence used to play for St Helens Academy and has a big place in his heart with him. So yeah, we're going to go and have a look at the new stadium. So we'll catch you when we get there.
It is about 10:15. I am almost finished my mint water. Darwin, if you can see him, he's having a little stretch. Are you okay? He's missing John. He always, whenever John goes away, he's kind of a bit, but yeah. But anyway, just remembered that it was Friday and weigh day, so I weighed myself. Oh, are you excited to find out? Are you? Yeah, I've just weighed myself, and 8 pounds, which is, yeah, it's made me happy. It's one of those things though. Obviously I've had a very stressful week and I've not really eaten the last 2 days, so, and I do find, like, years ago I did Weight Watchers. Me and John did it together. Hated it, mainly because the woman who ran the group was a Nazi. But oh, hello Darwin, hello. And yeah, my first week at that Weight Watchers Club, I lost 10 pounds in my first week. And then my next week I put on a pound, and then I lost 2 pounds, and then I put on a pound, and I can't normally get good results the first week, and then it goes like downhill from week 2, so my joy is short-lived. Isn't it? Oh. But yes, 8 pounds. So yeah, now it's just a challenge to try and make sure that next week is a loss as well, because as I said, history tells me that my second week I normally don't do very well. But I'm happy with 8 pounds. I'm still very tired. I might do myself a poached egg. I'm not sure. I don't really want it. It's just in the back of my head I'm like thinking, you know, I've not I've not actually eaten since probably 9 o'clock yesterday. I've drank a lot of water, which is probably why I'm still kind of making sense. But I've just all my food desire is kind of gone, and I've got like this sicky feeling. But I'm having these shopping delivered today, so maybe there'll be something there that I fancy.
Well, I have to apologise because I've been wandering around in awe at this great stadium and totally forgot to video or anything. So just before I pulled out the car park, this is like the back end of the ground. Sorry about that, I was a little bit dim this morning, I'm still a bit tired I think. So, but yeah, it's a fantastic stadium, and we had a bit of a wander around the club shop, and my mate Lawrence has bought himself a top. So yeah, we're now gonna head for Leeds and go to our meeting. So we're gonna have to stop at services to put our suits on, and then obviously go and see the director of Zoo Sport, who's going to be our new kit supplier. But yeah, that's Langtree Park, St Helens.
It's lunchtime and Gilly wants to lick my knife, which is nice. Basically, Gilly, nobody. You can have some in a minute. No. Yeah, so I've got 3 pieces of toast, 2 poached eggs. This looks like an incredible large amount of butter, but it's actually one of the extra light Laughing Cow triangles. I was going to have beans with it, but they smell a bit funny. So yeah, that's what I've got, and a bit of pepper.
So here's Lawrence with his shirts on, all suited, and we're at
totally sucked in.
And, yeah, totally sucked in as well. And here we are at Yorkshire Cricket Ground. We're having a bit of a tour of the north at the minute, sporting tour of the north. So
All the sights and sounds.
pretty epic. So yeah, we stopped at services and got changed, and now we're in Leeds at Headingley. Isn't it? Pretty amazing that. That new stand there is looking pretty swish, isn't it? Yeah. Right, so we've just arrived in Leeds at the Zoo Sport offices, and we're all tied up and ready to go. Lawrence is looking smart there, and yeah, we're going to go in now and speak to the lovely people at Zoo Sport. See you in a bit.
I finished work at 4 o'clock. I had my Tesco delivery booked between 4 and 5, and literally it turned up at 2 minutes past 4, which is awesome. And it looks like that. Ooh. So there will be a full food haul over on my main channel, so if you're interested in this you can go and check it out. So yes, I'm going to record that and put all of this away.
So we've just been to our meeting, and we have a big box of stash. For anybody who doesn't know what stash is, what's stash, Lawrence?
Amazing.
It's rugby or football or sport kit. Any like players, t-shirts, polo shirts, hoodies, any of that stuff.
It's
that's
like
what
Christmas.
stash is. We've got a box full of it. So we're going to go and have a root now. See you in a bit.
So the microwave is on with my dinner. I can't remember last time I had a microwave meal. It's like you know, not. I still do the things where it's kind of like ready-made mash occasionally, and then you know you cook the meat or whatever to go with it. But it's like my entire meal. Hello, Gilly. Hi. But my entire meal is being cooked in the microwave. I'm not too enthralled about it's one of those things. I really don't think it's gonna look what it looks like on the packet. But yeah, it's one of the Tesco Healthy Living ones. It smells okay so far, so you know that's okay. But yeah, I'm still feeling a bit poorly. If you can tell, I fell asleep. But yeah, I had a text from John. He should be home at 10 o'clock, which is lovely. I think his meetings went really well. We haven't spoken to each other since he's been away. We don't do it because it sounds really stupid, but I get a bit emotional when John's not here, and it's made worse by ringing him and talking to him. So, you know, it's the normal rule is he texts me to tell me he's got there okay, and like he texts me like before bed and in the morning, and that's kind of it, because if I sit here and have a 20-minute conversation with him, I know I'm going to cry, so it's easier not to speak to him. But from a couple of texts and stuff, I kind of get it that things went well. Hopefully he's been vlogging. He's really enjoying it, but when he gets overexcited, I think he tends to forget to do it. And obviously he was there for business, so there's only so much you can vlog, I suppose. But yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so looking forward to that. Also, let's see if I can get it up for you. Just had a little message on Facebook. I'll show you. Is this gonna focus? I don't think I've ever been slimmer of the week, or it's just so sweet. This, if you've not seen this is a group that my dear friend Elaine and Lisa Goodman set up on Facebook. It's Let's Lose Weight in 2014, and so look, that's my lovely little Elaine. And basically it's not, you don't have to be Slimming World, which I do believe a lot of the girls in it, I think it's all girls, there might be some chaps, a lot of people in there are Slimming World, but there are people like the lovely Kelly, who used to live down here in Cornwall but doesn't anymore. It's really strange. I'm kind of like quite good Facebook friends with Kelly, and she used to live, I don't know, 15 minutes away from me. Never met her. Now she lives halfway up the country, and we're really good Facebook friends. But yeah, she did really well on Weight Watchers last year, lost a massive lot of weight, and she's in that group. So if you've not been in that group, or if you've not seen that group on Facebook, don't think, oh, it's Slimming World, because I say I'm not doing Slimming World, I'm counting calories. But it's really supportive, and people share a lot of photographs of what they're eating, and it's just really good. I'm really enjoying it. I think some people might find it strange that, oh, what can you get from a Facebook group? But it's kind of, at this point, it's very positive, and people kind of, you know, even when people have not lost this week, there's still support, and like people going, oh, have you counted this right, and people giving meal ideas, so it's really good. And you know, it's just a really nice touch to, you know, that all the extra effort Lisa and Elaine are doing, it's a really nice group, so I definitely recommend joining if you're doing or attempting some form of weight loss in 2014. I'd really recommend joining that group. And here it is. It is, yeah, as I say, it's a Tesco healthy living pasta bake. It's like 330 calories. This is a dessert bowl. Didn't have it on one of our normal dinner plates because I think the portion size would have looked depressing. But yeah, it actually sounds really good.
Well, it's a lot later. We've got our stash still on, and we're going to have a coffee. We're in Exeter. It's well dark. Tired. See you in a bit.
The boys have had their dinner, so I'm going to have some fruit. I've got an apple, a pear and a banana. And I am watching Family Guy.
Well, it was later when we stopped at the services, and it's much later now. So it's a bit of a long day, but I'm home. And I didn't video as soon as I walked in the door because all hell broke loose. The dogs were jumping everywhere all over me, and obviously it's been a bit of a strange couple of days for them. But I'm back, and yeah, tired and all that, so I'm gonna sit and have a chat for a little bit and then go to bed.